Hey guys, Mihal here from Air Juice Soccer. We're going to be starting with our first week of our sessions. These sessions are designed to tag along with me, all right? So when I'm having a break, you should be having a break. So hopefully you're going to be able to download this to your device and take it on the field with you, and you can literally copy me step for step what I'm doing, or you can simply just watch it at home and then try to maybe remember what I've done or write it down, have a parent help you, and then go on the field and try to replicate that. This week's topic, you've already seen Tomo's little video clip going over the technique of the short passing and long passing. So we're going to mainly work on that with obviously a little bit of dribbling, a little bit of footwork in between all of that. But for the most part, we're going to be working on the passing side of things. Okay, I won't be going over the technique as much. Explaining, as Tomo's already done that, where I'm just going to be running the drills, and you guys are gonna join along and have a session with me. Okay, so here guys, I'm just in front of a school. I'm just going to be in front of a wall, so I'm going to be getting that bounce pass back off the wall. You can do this by yourselves like I'm going to do it, or you can even be with a friend if you guys are from the same household, right? So first little bit, just going to get started, just the ball, just a wall, and for me, I've got pavement in front of me. If you can find a wall that's got grass in front of it, even better, because it's just going to replicate the environment that we play in. Okay, so very first one, guys, that we're going to work on. Okay, just like you guys, I'm also going to be making mistakes through these sessions, so I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to continue. I'm going to get on with this. So the same thing that you guys should be doing within your training session. Okay, we're going to look at about 45 minutes for this session, 40 to 45 minutes, depending on the explaining in between sets and stuff like that. And then and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Okay, so first little bit that we're going to work on, you know, not too far from the wall. We're just going to work on short passing. Right, I've got a timer on my watch. You guys, if you've got a watch, great. If not, just have your iPhone or whatever. Okay, and what we're going to work on is 30 seconds, right foot only, one touch. Okay, every single time. Then I'm going to switch to my left foot, 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go alternate, right, left, 30 seconds. So all together, I'm going to work for a minute and a half. And now I'm going to get a 30-second break, and I'm going to do 5 sets of that. So we're looking at about 10 minutes of a break, just constant touches on the ball for our first little bit of our warm-up. As you guys already seen, I'm getting a funny bounce off of the wall. It is what it is. Deal with it, okay? And make sure you're staying on your toes. All right, guys. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and right foot only. Go. On your toes. Stay over top of the ball. Okay, make sure you're adjusting so it's lining up on your right foot. Okay, I've already noticed I started backing up away from the wall a little bit, so make sure you adjust every time. Okay, step into your pass. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. And switch to your left foot. Restart your timer. Right, if it's hopping up like that, try to get your foot over top of the ball so you can hit it back down into the ground. Ugh. Ten more seconds, and then we're going to go to an alternate, left to right, left to right. Everything's one touch. And switch to an alternate. So the timer is it. Didn't move fast enough. Get across. Make sure it's alternate every single time. Don't cheat. Don't use your right foot twice in a row. And time. Good. Little 30 seconds break. So when you can grab a drink. Oh, I didn't start the timer. let's say that was about 10 seconds. Whew. All right, I can already feel like I'm getting warm. So guys, notice I'm not flat on my feet, right? I'm on my toes and I'm adjusting every single time with every single kick. Okay, I'm not flat and just whipping at the ball like that. I'm over top. It's a nice follow through and I'm stepping into every single one of my passes. Okay, in 2, 1, go. Right foot. Step into it. And if you've got some lines like I do, then great. Try to stay at least in between these 2 yellow lines. You know, if you want to set up some cones, you can do that as well. And switch to your left. Right, if it bounces in, try to make sure that you're adjusting your feet so you're getting over top of the ball and not getting underneath it. And switch to alternate. Whoa. Well, there's our screw up. It's all right. Going with it. Whew. Some funny bounces now. And time. Whew. That's our second set done. All right, third set come up. Okay, guys, you'll notice there's a few. Sometimes it kind of bounces up. Sometimes I'll hit, you know, just at the bottom on a funny angle, or some of these stones aren't even, bricks or whatever they are. So it bounces up a little bit. So if that's the case, you want to adjust your feet. So if it bounces, say that high, you want to come down into the ball. So let the ball come down, guys. So when it's coming down, I'm not making contact with it up here. Just going to lift it again, right? I want to let that ball come down close to the ground and now make contact, right? So I'm playing it down into the ground right away. That's hopefully going to get me back on track, okay? That was a little bit longer, 30 seconds. In 2, 1, right foot, go. If you hit it a little bit, if you underhit it, just like a few times when I've hit it hard, okay, I'm going to back up and give myself that extra half a second to adjust. Woo. In step, lock that foot, okay, and switch. Actually didn't start the timer on that right foot, so I'm hoping that was about 30 seconds. Okay, then come down. Oh, it's a funny one. Let's get it back in. Anyway, restart. And switch the alternate. Don't get lazy on your technique. I'm starting to find that I'm doing that. I'm getting a little bit fatigued. And switch and time. That's time. Whew, third set done. Right, guys, it is you know, it's a bit of a warm-up, but lots of repetition on the ball. I'm guessing I'm getting somewhere between the mid-20s every 30 seconds. So, you know, I'm looking at probably at least 75 kicks within each set. So we've probably already done, if you've managed to get a good rhythm, you've already managed to do over 200 passes, right? In just such a short time. So there is that fatigueness. All right, just keep pushing yourself, keep the technique going, right? And don't get lazy and pick up bad habits. All right, not last set, fourth set, second last. In 2, 1, go, right foot. Guys, and if you find that you're absolutely exhausted at this point, it's okay. You can pause the video maybe, or write down on your piece of paper that you're taking out with you, and maybe do 45-second breaks in between the sets. That's okay. And then you just build up that fitness, okay? And then sooner or later, we'll get to 30 seconds, no problem. Left foot, switch. Timer. Lifted it, underneath it there. Get to it. There you go, now back up. Good. And switch, alternate. Get to it. Good. Go. Bouncy one. Get back down into the ground. And this is definitely a little bit more difficult compared to the grass, because the grass will take a lot out of the bounce. This is more like what we were doing on our online sessions in indoor, or when we were inside time using the boards. All right, last set coming up, and as you guys notice, doing all in step. If you look at short range passes that the pros are doing, you know, anything obviously from 5 yards for quick give and goes up to even 20 yards, you know, they're using the instep. You're going to use your instep a lot of the time. You're going to be controlling the ball a lot of the time using your instep. So the number one part of your foot you're going to be using to control and pass the ball with, right? So get good at it, get comfortable with it. All right, ready, in 2, 1, go, last set. Right foot. I didn't adjust fast enough. See, I was going to cheat. I was going to use my left foot there, and I just stood still. Left foot, switch to your left. Woo! Really bouncy, really testing me. And switch, alternate. Last 30 seconds, guys. Push, push, push. All right, guys, good job. All right, there's our first little bit. I'm gonna quickly check the camera. I was rolling that whole time. All right, 15 minutes in, so a little bit of chat at the start. We probably did just over 10 minutes by the time I started the breaks in between. All right, guys, next one. You're gonna grab 2 cones. Oh, I'm gonna grab a quick drink actually. All right, 2 cones, guys. You're just gonna set them, give or take, about 2 yards, so that's 2 steps. Okay, that's 2 of my steps. You real little guys over there, it might be about 3 steps. Okay, so again, you don't have to do exactly everything the way I'm doing it, guys. You can slightly adjust your distance to the wall. Like I mentioned earlier, the gap between these 2 cones can be a bit small, it can be a bit bigger, depending how you want to challenge yourself. I'll start at 2. I might adjust it depending how it will go. All right. So the first little bit, guys, that we're going to work on is you're going to be passing the ball off the wall. Now, I understand sometimes it's going to take a weird bounce, and it might not be even your fault, and it won't come back between the 2 cones. If that's the case, let's say it's a crazy bounce that way, it was a mishit actually, but if it goes that way, just bring the ball back in and then redo that one. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, guys, we're passing the ball off the wall. The ball's going to come in, we're going to open up our body, we're going to use the instep of our foot to take the touch across, and we're going to do an inside foot turn. All right, I'll show you guys actually towards the camera, it'll be a bit better. So if I go this way with my left foot, and I'm going to do an inside foot turn, just a little bit quicker than that, and I'm going to switch it to my other foot. So I'm going to use my right foot, touch it to the right, inside right foot snap, okay, and now it should be on my left foot. So there, it's kind of actually hit that pretty straight. Okay, so again, left foot, it's going to go off to that side now with to my left side, using the inside my left, and I'm going to place the ball, touch the ball back into my path using my left foot. Right? It should look like this. Touch back in. Another one if I need it. Okay. Touch the side. Quick cut back in. Or touch the side. Quick cut back in and pass. Right? So we don't want to make this gap too small, because when we go to the side, we want to be able to have enough room to bring it back into the middle and then immediately pass. Alright, so for 30 seconds, guys, let me quickly double check. For 30 seconds, we're going to use the inside of our foot to bring the ball back to the center. And then for 30 seconds, I'll call the switch. You're going to use the outside of your foot to bring the ball back into the middle. So I'm still going to use my left foot to go to the left, but now I'm going to use the outside my right to swing it back that way. So touch it with my right to my right, swing the ball back the outside of my left foot. Touch, cut back in, and then pass. Okay, then I'm going to show you guys, then we're going to do a variation of exactly what we did there, but we're going to do it with we're going to do a Cruyff turn and an L turn. So for 30 seconds, you're going to take a touch again to the side. You're going to do your Cruyff turn, and now it's going to be on your left foot. You're going to take a touch to the left side, and you're going to do your Cruyff turn with your left. That wasn't very good. And now it's go on for 30 seconds, and now you do L turn. So pull and Cruyff, and pass, touch the side, okay, pull and Cruyff, okay, and then again. So then we're going to do that for a minute, all right? And then we have a break again, and then the last set, we're going to pass. Same thing, we're going to take a touch off to the side, and then here, what we're going to do a pull, push, so a V turn. Pass it, now it's on our left side, touch the ball there, pull, push, which is kind of our V, okay? That goes for 30 seconds. And then on the next one, you're going to take a touch to the side, you're going to do a step over, turn, touch to the side, step over, turn, touch to the side. Alright, so that is the idea. I'm going to move the camera in different angles so you guys get an idea in between sets as well. Alright, but for the first one, we're going to go inside for 30 seconds and then the outside foot for 30 seconds. Ready, in, 2, 1, go. So pass, touch the side, quick cut in. Good, pass. Now we're going to the left. I'm going to quickly cut the ball back in. Back on our right, touch the side, quickly cut the ball back in. Pass, touch the side. Whoa! Bring that cut, maybe it needs to be a bit further of a cut. My touch is that heavy. Cut the ball back in. Pass. Cut the ball back in. Pass. Touch. Cut the ball back in. Now switch. We're going outside the foot now. So still touches there. Quick touch. That's a bad one. And time. Right, so guys, we did inside foot 30 seconds, outside the foot for 30 seconds. That's our first set for that one done. Let me catch my breath. The next one, like I just said, is now going to be for 30 seconds Cruyff turn, and then for the 30 seconds after L turn. And then now we'll work for a minute there. A little bit of a break, and then for the last one, it's going to be a pull push for 30 seconds and a step over turn for 30 seconds. Right, so that'll be 6 different turns, 6 different changes of direction. All right, and that'll be the first set done. And we're going to do 4 sets. All right, so we're a third of the way done our first set. All right, so now into our Cruyff, and then our L turn after 30 seconds. All right, in 2, 1, go. Same type of passing, same type of touch. Okay, Cruyff turn. Well, if it goes a bit far, that's okay. Bring it back and restart the other way. Pass, touch the side, maybe an extra touch. Cruyff turn. Pass. Switch to your L turn. Oh, far. Time. Whew. Maybe I should be doing more of these. I am exhausted. Holy moly. Alright guys, I'm going to quickly change the camera angle for you in case something maybe doesn't make sense. Alright, last one we said guys, pull push, and then 30 seconds after step over. And go. Pull, push. Good, so you should be reaching over with your opposite foot. So left foot, everything here, and then onto my right. Right foot here now, and then my pull, push there. Make sure your touch is a little bit in front of you, like towards the camera there. Good, so you can actually do the V pull, push properly. Use the wrong foot. time. Switch over to your step over. And go. Watch there. Step over to your foot. Time. All right, so that very last touch, guys, I actually used the outside my foot when it came off the wall. So that's what we're going to be doing in our whole second set now. So when it comes off the wall on that previous set, we were using the inside of our foot, so opening up a little bit and taking a touch to the side. Now for this whole set here, you're going to use the outside of your foot when you're receiving it off the wall, and we're going to do all the turns, all the change of directions that we just did in our first set. We're going to repeat that. Everything else literally stays the same except that initial touch when you're receiving it off of the wall. All right, guys, so what was the first one? Inside the foot. Okay, so go. Oh my goodness, my bad. Keep going, guys. I messed up. Okay, so pass. So outside the foot and an inside foot turn. Okay, so now I'm going to control the outside my left, and I'm going to bring it back to inside my left. Pass, outside, inside. Oh, more. Need more than that. Gotta get past the person. Give myself a channel to at least pass it. And switch. So now it's going to be outside the foot. So basically going to be two outside foot touches, just the opposite foot. Yeah. And tie. All right, guys, so you'll notice when I'm taking this touch, you've got to make sure, guys, that you kind of bring your foot across the ball. So don't just stick your foot out, whereas an instep is a little bit easier. Obviously, don't just stick your foot out. You know, there's still movement to the ball, cushioning it, but your foot's primarily open. You're not moving it side to side. Whereas when I want to move the ball off this side in this instance, I need to bring my foot across the ball. Right, so this is that swiping motion across the ball. So really focus on that aspect. Okay, guys. Second part of this set. What was it? Cruyff turn and L turn. Okay. In 2, 1, go. So we're still controlling the outside of our foot. Okay. Now I'm gonna Cruyff. All right. Outside our foot. Okay. Then I'm gonna Cruyff. Take an extra touch. Oh, got away from me. And into your L turn. Go ahead. And tie. All right, third set coming up. Your V turn, your V pull push. and then you step over.